What's going on YouTube and Twitch? It's your boy Dcentos, and I'm back in the building. It's been months. I actually don't know the last time we recorded, but please, my co-host, introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, 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 yo. So my name is the one and only StrawhatYomo. Your boy just got back from DreamCon and yeah, feeling great, feeling good, you know.
Oh,
Feel like a brand new man. But
man,
it's
use that
two
Dream
years in a
Con.
row, 2 years in a row.
2 years.
Yeah.
I heard they call it Cream Con. You saw that? You saw Cream?
I ain't seen none of that. I ain't seen none of that.
uh,
We ain't. I don't know what that other people are talking about. They were saying like Cream Con or Freak Con. I was like, nah, y'all got
no
that.
Freak Nick, Geek
I'm
Nick.
over here. I'm doing my own thing. So y'all got that. Y'all got that.
My man, not a part of respect. But what y'all see what's on the screen? We got Tokyo Revengers season 5. This is what we got on the screen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Basically, season 5.
Oh my god, I'm playing with y'all. You see what it is? It's Wind Breakers. So this is a new show. Um, I guess in the high school gang fight genre. I guess this is a new genre now. High school kids who like to fight and think it's a way of life. And
Yeah.
all right, I'm scrolling on the
Uh,
page.
Another one of the same old. I, I was about to start off on a rant, but maybe let's start on the positives about these show. Let's start on the
Oof,
positive.
oof, positives. Okay.
Um, Positive. The show has really good animation, good art quality animation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that I like it. I like it. Um,
Oof.
Voice acting, it's straight.
All
Voice
right.
acting cool,
You watching English?
Uh, yeah, I was watching it in English.
I think I watched
Uh,
some of it in English too,
I
actually.
watched some in English and then the rest in like Japanese when I caught up.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's all that's all I can say.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
so
all I
like
say.
the anime starts off. I think it does like a 180. So it starts off of the character's name is Sakura. Basically he comes to this town because he hears he has like the biggest and baddest kids. So he comes to this town because he wants to be like the strongest, I guess, high school ever. Call him super duper high schooler. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
pretty much he's like, all right, I'm the biggest and baddest. I'm strong. Like I want to prove I'm the strongest. And he gets to the town. I think that's the name of the school is called Bofurin, and his goal is to be the best. And then he gets there and he realizes it's not what he thought it was. It's actually more about community, and the school is about protecting the city and this, that, and the third. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. Like the vision that Sakura had in his head sounds like a better show to me. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, y'all gonna be like it's already ridiculous that y'all in high school fighting. It's already ridiculous that there's
Yes,
actually no
yes,
there
bro.
is no
There's no
teacher,
adults. There's no adults.
adults, no teachers in the school. You might as well complete it and go all the way. Um, but instead we get an almost wholesome show about a group of kids protect our neighborhood from hoodlums.
I think
Nah, I didn't
that
want that.
I didn't like that. Yeah, I was looking for something different. Like this was Tokyo Revengers, but without the whole time traveling and mystery.
Mm-hmm.
This is just straight up, hey, we're basically like the Black Panther Party trying to protect our neighborhood from,
Yeah.
the racist people. And, that's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
And I I I'm kind of tired of this trope. I'm tired of the hey, we're a gang of high schoolers. We're gonna take over the city or protect our place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very played out, like
Yeah.
because what more can you do about this, like in this
Yeah.
genre? Like you introduce a rival gang,
Mm-hmm.
they beat that gang, and then after that, you're gonna introduce another rival gang that's even scarier than the last one, and they
Yeah.
beat that gang,
Which is what
It's
they were
it's
hitting
very
at the end of the season.
Exactly, exactly. So that's my thing. Like it's very redundant. The only thing I would say that I enjoyed more on this show compared to Tokyo Revengers is that the main character wasn't a crybaby. That was like the
Okay.
main thing.
Yeah.
I when he said he was gonna pull up and fight, he pulled up and fight.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like I just I don't even know if I'm watching season 2, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think I am.
I agree. Yeah, I think like the main issue is just like you were saying, there he gets there and like you want to see him like become the best in the school. Like maybe he has to like fight through each class captain, or maybe he has to like prove himself in some certain type of way. Which to me, which would have been a much more interesting and compelling story. But instead, he gets there and he learns like, oh, we got to be. It's all about community. Um, being a leader means people depend on you and look up to you. I mean, and he learns about leadership, which is noble, which is great. And then, with the first gang that they fight, I don't know, I can't even find their
Mm,
names. I'm scrolling.
I
Oh, Nire. But like, nah.
yeah.
Yeah, but like they fight them, right? And it's like he was like being like a bad leader and his co-captain allowed it. And that was cool, but it just doesn't. I am not compelled to continue watching the show at all. Like,
I feel like it hit the fairy tale where, all right, after the fight, we're all friends now.
mhm,
And I'm just like, nah, like he beat y'all bad, like for
mhm,
losing the fight, you know? It
yeah,
doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
yeah,
I would say the action sequences are cool, but that's it.
yeah. I'm like, they try to give you background and it's cool, but I always like to ask this question: if the show didn't have great animation, would I have even watched it? Would anyone have watched it? And I think the answer to that question is no. Um, let me,
Oh, another thing. I was
yeah,
gonna say this. The characters aren't that interesting. They're not that
they aren't.
compelling. And the reason why I say that is because I went to a convention where there was about 30,000 people in there.
Mhm.
I didn't see not one windbreaker cosplay. Not one.
Yeah,
But you know what I did see? To this day still? Tokyo Revengers. I
that's
still saw
that's
Tokyo
a good
Revengers
point.
cosplay. They
That's a
had Tokyo
great
Revengers
point.
has a greater impact or better characters than this show, sadly.
Yeah, I
And
don't
that's
think.
that's it's true.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in the show is kind of compelling. I think
No one stood out.
like they're interesting, but hold on. But just so I don't sound like a hater, let me see if I can go to my notes real quick about what I wrote about windbreakers. So I wrote the animation was cool. I mean it's I guess kind of unique in its sense. Let's see. I talked about the premise. Yeah, I think this show is a. I wrote down that you have to kind of turn your brain off and not think too hard about the plot,
Very,
because if
very.
if you think about the plot, you realize that this show doesn't even make sense like at all. Like this doesn't it
It
like
doesn't make sense.
like how many gangs are actually in this
In this one little city.
city town? Like,
And by high school kids, like 15, 14. Come on now.
mhm,
Where's the police?
yeah,
They're too scared of 15, 14-year-old kids who have no guns.
yeah.
Bro, bring these Japanese kids to Chicago. We're gonna show them a true gang.
Okay, I'll say this. I do have one favorite scene. Or I guess my favorite fight sequence was Sakura versus Togame. I,
Who's that? I don't know the
Togane,
names.
he was the dude that Sakura fought at the rival school with the he was wearing like the kimono or whatever, or like with the sand.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a
yeah.
good fight. I mean, he
Yeah.
technically lost, but I mean, that was still like a great fight because like that dude, because I guess up until that point in the show, there was no one who was really challenging him, but that dude, he was really beating the brakes off of him. I said, "Oh, man's
Yeah,
might die."
yeah.
So, that was a cool fight. I think, I don't know. Like like when you watch the show, you know, I don't know. You have this idea in your head. Of, okay, we're gonna meet all the class captains. We're gonna meet all like the vice presidents, and they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be about something. This, that, and the third. But because you know what they're about, it's not really. You don't. I don't know. Like that suspense isn't there anymore. Like you don't really care about these characters. At least for Tokyo Revengers, like it's like okay, like this guy, he was like Group A of Toman, Group B of Toman. Like this is what they do. This is their vice captain. This is why he's the vice captain. Like I don't know. It was at least a little bit more interesting. Granted, I don't like Tokyo Revengers either, but
Yeah.
that's what I
I
gotta say.
I'd say Windbreaker did introduce like the whole vice captains because they brought up a whole bunch of other people
Hmm.
that looked interesting. But I felt also at the same time it was a little bit too much too. 'Cause I'm like, man, these are a lot of characters that they're bringing out. You know, you thought you already saw their main crew, but they're bringing out other people from that same crew, which is okay.
Hmm.
But I feel like it just has to be interesting. Now, maybe season two may be different,
Yeah,
and hopefully it is. But as of right now, I'm not really compelled to
yeah,
watch or read another season.
I
Normally,
agree.
like after a show ends, I personally, if I like it that much, I will end up going out of my way to read the manga.
Hmm.
I ain't reading this,
Yeah, I
so
agree. Uh, Shoot, I that's all I got. So you want to give it a rating?
it's like a 6 out of 10.
I'm thinking
Maybe I
six
give it
too.
maybe 6.5 because of the cool action sequences, but
Nah,
that's about
nah.
it.
I actually don't do it for me anymore. I remember God of High School. Action does not do it for me anymore.
Nah,
I
yeah,
need
nah.
something else.
They
I
fought the bag hard on that
Yeah.
webtoon.
I think I honestly I think they tried. It's just I think the premise of the show doesn't give you much places to go, which is why I don't think it's that great. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what we thought of the show. So let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Hmm.
And you all know where to find us on our socials.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
That's it.
yeah, that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. Bye.